Hi everybody, I'm Rebecca.
I'm Shawn.
And welcome to
Our Life Growing Old.
And yes, we are. The last few videos, we've told you why we changed our name. And then we told you why we quit eating vegan on the most part. Now I'm going to tell you why. When we were at the doctor not so long ago, the doctor said something to me. And I wanted to do it for a long time, but he's never wanted to do it because he knew somebody who died from the surgery. But I'm going to have the gastric sleeve.
Well, the guy I knew had the bypass.
Yeah, there's two different surgeries.
And the bypass can be dangerous. You can get infection. And the guy died from an infection. So, yeah. And the sleeve's not as dangerous as doing the bypass.
Yeah. So I'm just going to have that removed. What it is, it's like a stapling, and they'll remove, here's your stomach, and they'll remove part of it going down this way and remove it, and then staple all of this and sew all of this up. My choice. Why did I decide to go drastic? Because I'm getting older. I am 63 years old. And because of my health issues, the sooner I get this weight off, the better it's going to be for me. Yes, I've lost 25 pounds, but that's since November. So you go, December, January, February, March, April, May, 6 months. That's what, about 4 pounds? About 4 pounds. And I mean, that's not bad.
It gets harder to lose the weight as you get older. And then, you take a lot of different medications. And it makes it harder to lose weight, too. And actually, some of the medication will put weight on you.
And that's kind of I'm taking. I need to lose some of this to get it, to get out and be able to exercise. I just don't want to carry it. And I slip up so many times and keep going, gain my weight back. And then, I'm doing it again. And then, this way I know it stays off. This way I know that I've gone through all the pain and suffering to do it, that I'm going to keep it off. I have a different mindset about this for some reason. Just something about, I don't want it to be the quick, easy way. And I don't want people to say, oh, that's the...
Well, it's not going to be easy.
And it's not going to be easy. I have a long road of recovery. I'm not going to be back to normal for another year. I mean, I'll start feeling better about 6 weeks afterwards, and then about 6 months, I'll be able to fully eat what I used to eat. But between that and that 6 months, it's going to be me learning to eat all over again. I went to the doctor, and you're going to see that he's going to insert
I might just do that as a separate video, but...
Whatever. You're going to see me when I'm going up to the doctor.
We're gonna document her journey and put it on YouTube.
Yes.
So
we're even going to, talk and everything after the surgery when I'm in the hospital.
We'll come up with some kind of name for that segment, Rebecca's Journey or something like that.
Yeah, we'll come up with something for it.
So watch out for it.
And I recorded myself driving up, because I got to go, I live in Canton, and I got to go Cuyahoga Falls at Western Reserve Hospital. It's about 24 minutes away. And so I talked on my way up, and then I talked after I got back. And you'll see that. And just kind of told you, I'm keeping right now, and I already missed 2 days. I got to go back and fill it out. But
a food journal.
A food journal of what I'm eating.
It's something that is a requirement
by the insurance company.
The insurance company requires it. There's several things the insurance company.
I got to do it for a year afterwards too.
Requires for so they'll pay for the surgery, and they're paying for it 100%, right?
100%.
So
my insurance company's paying it for 100%.
Wow. Sometimes you have trouble with insurance companies, but sometimes they'll pay something that you don't think they're going to pay, and other times they won't pay something you think they should pay. So,
I didn't think they would pay for all of this, and I thought, when I called the insurance company, I did have a deductible. And then when she called the insurance company, and of course they know what they're doing, it came back that I owe zero. Now, I do pay for every doctor visit. I go up, I have to pay $45, and that doesn't bother me.
Hey, that's not bad for a surgery like that.
Yeah, and I mean, these people will have to take care of me for that. I'll go almost monthly for the next year. And then after that, it's once a year for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm doing it for, is my life. Let me give you a list real quick. I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I have fibromyalgia. I have sleep apnea. I have depression. So I take a variety.
Your thyroid.
My thyroid. I have a variety. I have
She has an underactive thyroid.
And I have inflammation in my blood. That's the one that scares me, is the inflammation in my blood. And that has to do with my body producing more bigger cells, bigger cholesterol than the smaller, and it builds up. So it was down a little bit the last time that we went, being on the medication. But if I do this, it could completely wipe it out.
She could be off all of her medication.
I could be off all my medication except for a few, like my thyroid medication and my depression medicine. I can still be able to take that.
You got diabetes too.
And I do have diabetes. They just found that out. I'm full blown. I wasn't before. It's pre. Now I'm
type 2.
Now I'm full blown type 2. So I can be off of that. I mean, we watched it come down, so I could get off of that. And I went off of all these medications. Plus, I want to live this half of my life with a little more energy and a little more...
Yeah, because we want to get out and do some things.
Yeah, pep in my step.
And, stuff that we could... we want to go on some trips, do some camping or whatever. And that's things that we will, put on the channel too. It's part of the lifestyle.
Yeah, we've already been making our list for our tent camping next summer.
Well, starting this fall, really.
Yeah, starting this fall, really. We're just, looking forward to doing some things. So, as I said, I have a journal I have to keep track of. I go to the doctor. I have to do a Zoom class. That's going to go through the whole thing with me. I see the doctor next month. I have to have a scope down my throat to make sure everything's good down here. No waiting period. Some people, I'm sorry for you if you've had this and you had to wait 3 months or 6 months before you got your surgery. You have to finish the list, which is a psych exam. I have to lose 15 pounds. I have to have the scope. I have to have all that stuff done. Once all of that is done and the 15 pounds is lost, I can go to surgery. So for me to lose 15 pounds, it could be, it could take me 3 months. But I'm not going to worry about it until it's gone. And then I can go to surgery. And that's why I changed food, because I need that protein, and I don't want to eat beans every day. And I never liked the vegan... I never liked the vegan meat. Now, I know I can get it through other things, but I'm just going to eat chicken. I bought some real thin chicken breast, and that's what I'm going to eat, is chicken and maybe a
once
beef patty.
Once you have the surgery, you won't want to eat big portions of stuff, because you won't be able to.
Well, this is another thing that she told me that I was surprised. When they removed that stomach, they removed the nerve that tells you when you're hungry. So that's why you have to eat little tiny meals throughout the day, because you lose your hunger feeling. It does come back, but it takes about a year for it to come back.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about it until just now.
Why don't they just take that on everybody?
I know. But yeah, that's what happens. And so I will lose my most weight within a year. And they said, and I'm not happy about only being 178. I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh.
That's the goal the doctor.
That's the goal the doctor has. In a year, I'm down to 178, which is a lot for me. I mean, I can tell you, but then you're going to figure out how much I weigh, and I don't want that yet. I'll tell you one day, but not right now. So that is why I'm changing the way I'm eating. So it's a little protein, a little starch, and a whole lot of vegetables. And believe me, when I went to the grocery store, I piled them on so I can roast them in the oven or steam them and have plenty, you know, and eat a lot of vegetables. So that's why a lot has changed. Am I nervous? Am I scared? Yes. But if it's my time to die, it's my time to die. I believe that we are born and God knows when we're going to die.
We all have an expiration date.
We all have an expiration date. And if I was to die during the surgery, that was what he chose for me to do. And if I didn't have the surgery, I was still going to die on that day, and I might go a different way, a heart attack or anything. So I'm just going to live life through the fullest. I'm going to trust my Lord and my Savior. And, you know, I told Shawn, if anything happens to me, he knows exactly where I'm at. I am in heaven with my son, with my mother, and anybody else who's gone before me. So, you know, I'm at peace with it. Am I nervous? Yes, I'll probably cry the day of surgery. I did the last time I had surgery. I started bawling because you get nervous and you get scared. But Shawn will be there. He's going to walk through this with me, and I want you guys to join us too.
You know, you didn't say anything about your dad being in heaven.
Oh, I know, because I'm not sure. I mean, I hope he is, but, you know, I can't say. He wasn't the greatest person in the world, and, you know, he went from going to church and into a cult, so, you know, I have no idea. So we won't talk about that.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
No.
If you have any questions for me, write it below.
Or comments.
If you've had that experience, please put that in there. Tell me your experience. Tell me, you know, how you feel.
You know, give Rebecca some words of encouragement, because it's gonna be hard, you know, for both of us, but more for her.
It's going to be hard for him because for 6 weeks I can't do anything. So he's going to have to be, I mean, I'm going to be able to feed myself, but he's going to be on his own. He's going to have to be the one cooking, vacuuming the house, cleaning the bathroom when it needs it.
Yeah, prayers for me.
Prayers for him on that, because that's all him. After 6 weeks, I can start doing a little things, but I can't pick anything up over 10 pounds. There's a lot I can't do. I can load the dishwasher and things like that after a couple weeks, but the first 2 weeks, I'm really restricted into, you know, just recovering from the surgery. So, but we'll let you know as we go along. I go up next week. I go up next month on the 8th of June, and I'll record going up and after, and tell you what it's all about and how much weight I lost and how much farther I got to go.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.